yeah, alright, I grabbed that bike. And if this sucker was any wider, it would not fit. You can see how the back wheel barely fits in there. It's just a little lesson. I never knew how to do this before. Just pull the thing back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pull the thing back. I was talking about these newer mountain bikes, and this by no means is newer. The newer ones are even further. Like the front fork geometry is kicked out toward the front a little more. They call that slacker. In combination with bigger wheels, these are only 27.5. The bike came with 26, but I've got like smaller tires and stuff. They're only about an inch difference. What I'm getting at is it barely fits in that bus rack. So especially if you're buying a new mountain bike or bike in general, it's just something to think about for whatever you're using the bike. I'm sure the modern day bus racks are a little wider, but here in Peoria, Illinois, where the buses are sometimes a little older, this bike, it might be a good idea to take like a bungee cord and just kind of secure it to that rack a little better. I heard somebody's bike falling off it a couple weeks ago, so yeah, that would suck. You spend a bunch of money to rebuild your bike and sucker falls off and gets run over by a bus. Anyway, I don't know what you would do about it. You know, if the whole rack broke, I suppose the bus company would be liable, but if you were an idiot and just didn't put your bike in there correctly, or your bike was too big, you might just be out. Anyway, June 2023, early June, Pappy just had his heart valve put in and he came out successful. So Granny forgot her medicine and she's up at the hospital, and I just took the bus back to get her medicine. So I'll just bike down to Mossville and then back up and put my bike on the bus again. I think I'm gonna grab my the red bike. The red bike just has it's nearly the same frame design. It just has the smaller tires, the 26 instead of 27.5. The front fork is not kicked out, slacker as much, and it's just a little heavier. This lightweight carbon frame just bounces, and supple suspension. So I'm like, man, I hope this sucker stays in that bus rack. That bigger red one's a heavy sucker. It'll stay down.